Hey, what's up guys? Today, I'll show you a horror film, Creep. Spoiler ahead, watch out and take care. A young freelance videographer called Mr. Innocent is driving towards his client who hired him to do some documentary work. He drives to the client's home, which appears to be in the middle of nowhere. When he arrives there, the client is nowhere to be found. Then he sees an axe outside his client's home, so he decides to just wait in his car. While waiting, the client, short-named Mr. Creep, startles him with his creepy face. Then Mr. Creep invites him towards his home upstairs. Inside, Mr. Creep emotionally reveals to him that he has terminal cancer and an unborn son with his wife, named Angela. Mr. Innocent is hired to document him before dying, so his unborn son can know him through the documentary if he ever dies. Then Mr. Creep gives the payment to him and instructs him to start the first task. Weirdly enough, his first task is to take a video of Mr. Creep in the bathtub. He is in surprise as he sees Mr. Creep naked in the bathtub, when he just goes along as Mr. Creep tries to make him comfortable. In the tub, Mr. Creep imagines himself playing while giving tubby with his unborn son. Then he lovingly caresses his imaginary unborn son beside the candle lights. After that, he gets emotional about his impending death, saying that he wants to end his life now rather than wait any longer. He then submerges himself under the water. This worries Mr. Innocent, thinking that he is going to drown himself. Suddenly, he gets out of the water to surprise Mr. Innocent, saying he's only joking. After that, he asks Mr. Innocent to go outside to have some fresh air. When Mr. Innocent goes to get a thick jacket in the cabinet, a realistic wolf mask startles him. Then Mr. Creep explains that the mask is made by his father and actually has a song. So Mr. Creep sings the song while dancing like an energetic child. After that, they proceed to drive towards the mountain trail. Along the way, Mr. Creep reveals that the trail has miraculous water for those who have a pure heart. When they arrive at the trail, Mr. Innocent just follows him. Deeper in the woods, Mr. Creep quickly runs away and disappears. As Mr. Innocent comes to find him, he suddenly appears screaming. In fright, Mr. Innocent screams with him. As he gets mad, Mr. Creep points the camera to him to show his mad face. Then Mr. Creep says that Mr. Innocent's fright when he startled him is similar to a near-death experience, so he weirdly comforts Mr. Innocent by hugging him. As they walk forward again, he says that Mr. Innocent seemingly wanted to kill him earlier due to the fright reaction. Mr. Innocent then apologizes for that, but he tells Mr. Innocent that he is not mad for that since he understands that it is a natural reaction. Then he asks Mr. Innocent a disturbing question, if there is a part of him that thinks Mr. Creep might kill him when he saw the axe outside Mr. Creep's home. In response, Mr. Innocent then honestly says that he did think that Mr. Creep would kill him using the axe as he did not know him back then. Mr. Creep then just laughs at Mr. Innocent. After that, Mr. Innocent points out to Mr. Creep if he remembers the path going back home. In response, Mr. Creep just tells him that they just need to focus moving forward, since the miracle won't work if they think about going back. Arriving at the so-called miraculous location, Mr. Creep runs in excitement to show the heart-shaped hole at the boulder. The boulder also appears to be in the shape of a skull. Shortly after, they make themselves wet in the water flowing there. Before leaving, Mr. Creep writes their initials on a stone and frames it with heart. After that, they eat pancakes together in a restaurant. Mr. Creep asks Mr. Innocent to share a shameful thing about him. In response, Mr. Innocent reveals that during his childhood, he used to pee in his pants a lot. So his mom bought a pee alarm, which activates a beeping sound whenever he pees. One day, he peed in his pants, and the pee alarm beeped loudly, making him feel so ashamed. After that, Mr. Creep reveals a shameful thing he did. As it appears, he secretly took photos of Mr. Innocent previously, so he can know him right at the beginning. Then he immediately apologizes to Mr. Innocent for doing that. In response, Mr. Innocent just forgives him. Later, upon their arrival at Mr. Creep's home, Mr. Innocent wants to leave and go home. But Mr. Creep insists for him to stay a little bit longer to have a drink. Being the good guy, Mr. Innocent hesitantly stays for a drink. Inside, after drinking a shot, he already decides to leave. But Mr. Creep suddenly gets emotional again and wants to get something off his chest. So Mr. Innocent stays to listen to his story while turning off the camera. Then Mr. Creep reveals the true story behind the wolf mask. As it turns out, in the past, he bought the wolf mask when he found that his wife Angela was watching animal porn. Then he sneaked inside her room wearing the wolf mask and tied her up. After that, he had an intense animalistic hormone release with her. As he finishes his story, he casually tells Mr. Innocent that he abuses Angela. After listening to that disturbing story, Mr. Innocent decisively wants to leave, but it appears that his car key is missing. Then Mr. Creep tries to manipulate him to stay. Left with no choice, he just stays there and prepares another shot of whiskey. While preparing, he puts drugs into Mr. Creep's whiskey shot. After drinking, Mr. Creep gets disturbed by the taste after drinking the whiskey. Later, Mr. Creep falls asleep deeply. While asleep, he smiles weirdly while scratching his smelly hot dog. When he starts to snore like a pig, Mr. Innocent carefully searches through his pocket. As he picks up Mr. Creep's phone, Angela suddenly calls from it. After introducing himself to her, she tells him to immediately leave from there, since Mr. Creep appears to have some issues. He is in shock when he finds out that Angela is Mr. Creep's sister, not his wife. At this moment, he seemingly knows that Mr. Creep is lying. When the call abruptly ends, he suddenly walks out and finds Mr. Creep missing from his sleeping place earlier. As he slowly searches throughout the house, Mr. Creep shocks him from behind. After that, Mr. Creep sobs and says that he doesn't want to die yet. When Mr. Innocent reveals to him that he already knows everything, he rushes downstairs. There, he wears the wolf mask and prevents Mr. Innocent from leaving. He tries to scare Mr. Innocent while dancing in the door, so Mr. Innocent forcefully charges forward. In the next scene, the footage shows Mr. Creep burying 2 heavy garbage bags. The bags seemingly contain chopped body parts. After that, he begins to dig the ground. It turns out that Mr. Creep sends the footage to Mr. Innocent's home. Then Mr. Innocent reveals that after their scuffle, he got his car towed home, so he was able to go home safely. The footage he receives from Mr. Creep makes him think that Mr. Creep is threatening him. As the night comes, Mr. Innocent cannot sleep since he is having a weird dream about Mr. Creep. In his dream, he is in a bathtub with Mr. Creep, and he is wearing a baby wolf mask while Mr. Creep is wearing an adult wolf mask. It appears in his dream that Mr. Creep is giving him a tubby like a baby. The following day, Mr. Innocent receives an anonymous box at his front door. He carefully opens the box and checks what's inside. Apparently, the box contains a knife and a disc. He plays the disc, where Mr. Creep tells him to dig a little deeper in the box to see his third gift. As he checks the box again, he finds a baby wolf stuffed toy. Inside the toy, he discovers a heart necklace with their photos attached inside, while at the back, their initials are written. This freaks him out, so he immediately calls the police to ask for help, but he cannot provide any information about Mr. Creep. It appears that Mr. Creep's home is only a rental and not his real home. So in the end, the police cannot do anything about his report. As the night comes, he shares with his camera that he cannot sleep again due to having disturbing nightmares. It appears in his nightmare that he is with Mr. Creep in the love bathtub again. As he continues to talk in the camera, there is a sudden loud noise coming from outside. This greatly alarms him. He then turns off the light and gets a knife to defend himself, thinking that there is an intruder inside the house. As he tries to find the intruder, Mr. Creep appears creepily outside the door. Then, as Mr. Innocent notices that there is something strange outside the door, Mr. Creep immediately jumps out. Funnily enough, Mr. Innocent goes outside and leaves his door open. As he goes to check the strange thing outside, he finds the trash can overturned. He thinks that raccoons did it. Later, when he goes to sleep, it appears that Mr. Creep is able to intrude inside his house as Mr. Creep opens the camera to take footage of him sleeping. Then Mr. Creep cuts a piece of hair from him as a hormone memory. Several days later, Mr. Innocent finds another CD at the window beside his bed. He then plays the CD to watch it. It appears in the video that Mr. Creep finds out that he throws away the necklace Mr. Creep gave to him earlier. Mr. Creep says that he is completely hurt knowing that Mr. Innocent just throws away the necklace, which represents their friendship. Mr. Creep then reveals he has some inappropriate thoughts after that, but he realizes that it is a red flag. So now he says that he wants to repent for the mistakes and lies he committed. He also reveals that he sought help from doctors in the past, but it did not help him at all. Now, he is alone and miserable. He then claims that he needs a friend to talk to. After that, he asks Mr. Innocent to meet him at the lake tomorrow, so he can explain to Mr. Innocent, and they can have closure. After watching the video, Mr. Innocent appears to be feeling sorry for Mr. Creep, seeing Mr. Creep's sad face. The following day, Mr. Innocent comes to the lake and sets up his camera. While setting up, he warns Mr. Creep that if he ever does something bad, his phone is set to speed dial 911. Then Mr. Innocent goes to sit at the bench beside the lake. He just calmly waits for Mr. Creep to come. Suddenly, Mr. Creep, wearing the same jacket as him, appears behind him while he is completely unaware. Mr. Creep slowly takes out his wolf mask and wears it. Shortly after, he takes out his axe and sneakily walks forward. Suddenly, he forcefully hits Mr. Innocent's head with the axe, which instantly kills Mr. Innocent. After that, the scene moves towards Mr. Creep, watching the footage of killing Mr. Innocent at the lake. Then, he says that it was a smart move of Mr. Innocent to speed dial the cops and record with his camera. but he wonders why Mr. Innocent did not at least take a single glance behind him. He then explains that Mr. Innocent believed that he is good deep inside, and Mr. Innocent trusted him. For this reason, Mr. Creep always loves Mr. Innocent, and he remains his favorite person. In the end, he shows the footage of the dead Mr. Innocent peacefully lying on the bench, and he says that everything is fine now. Suddenly, he appears in the footage and screams like a crazy person. The movie ends where Mr. Creep calls another videographer to do an 8-hour job for him. The videographer seemingly accepts his offer, making him appear to be the next victim. In the end, Mr. Creep puts the CD containing Mr. Innocent's footage into a cabinet alongside the CD of his many victims. This is Daniel's CC Movie Channel. Stay safe and enjoy your day.